Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up, and welcome to movie review time. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie The Maze Runner. So I watched The Maze Runner Friday night with my parents and oh my gosh, this movie, what even? It was so intense, but it was so well done. And now I was actually very skeptical of seeing this movie because when my dad saw it back when it was in theaters, he said it was very scary and intense and he thought I wouldn't like it. But when the trailer for the Scorch Trials dropped, I watched it and I thought it looked really good. So I wanted to see The Maze Runner because, like, I couldn't just go see the Scorch Trials without seeing The Maze Runner. And you're probably wondering, Courtney, are you gonna read the books? And no, I am not gonna read the books because my sister read the books and she said they were very scary. And I feel like I wouldn't really enjoy the books, so I'm not gonna read them. But most of the time, I will read the book before I'll see the movie. But in this case, I'm not gonna read the books and I'm just gonna go see the movies. If you don't know what The Maze Runner is about, you know what The Maze Runner is about because you've probably seen the movie or you've read the books or you've done both. So I'm not gonna give you a synopsis because I don't know how to describe this movie. But if you haven't seen it yet like me, you should go watch it because it was amazing. I give this movie like an A and like a 98%. It was really well done and like I really enjoyed it. So if you haven't seen it yet and you do not want to be spoiled, I will leave now because I'm about to go into a spoilery discussion. So go see the movie, then come back here and we can discuss it together. So bye non-spoily people! Okay, let's talk about The Maze Runner. So we got that opening scene with the elevator and Thomas being in it and then like going up and then there's the maze and then there's people and like it was really interesting how that was done. I really liked the beginning scene. Thomas was wonderful. I love Thomas a lot. And now I understand why everyone loves Dylan O Brien. See, when the Maze Runner movie was coming out, I didn't understand why everyone loved Dylan O Brien. But now I understand why you love him. And now, like, I love him too. And now I really want to watch Teen Wolf. I don't know how I'm going to, but like, I really want to because Teen Wolf doesn't sound that bad by what I've heard. But we're not talking about Teen Wolf today, we're talking about The Maze Runner. Sorry, I got off track. So my favorite character was probably Chuck. I really liked Chuck. He was really nice. And how old was he? I know he was a kid, but like, what was his exact age? Like, I would want to know that. But Chuck, whenever something bad was happening, Chuck was there to like brighten it up, and I just really liked him and his character, and it was really hard to see him go. I think I was actually spoiled somewhere that Chuck died. I don't know how I was spoiled either, maybe on Tumblr or something, but I knew he was gonna die because I was like, I was spoiled by someone or something that Chuck's gonna die. And I also liked the Maze Runner dude who went with Thomas. What was his name? It was like Kino. It's just, what was his name? He was the top Maze Runner guy and he went with Thomas and they defeated the spider. You should know who I'm talking about if you've seen the movie. You know who I'm talking about. You know the guy I'm talking about, right? But anyway, I really liked him. His character was very interesting and he was pretty fun, and I really liked him, and I really hope he doesn't die in the Scorch Trials, because then that'll make me really sad. Least favorite was that guy from Voyage of the Dawn Treader, you know, the Glade guy, and he didn't want to leave, and he didn't like Thomas, and like, what's his name? Man, I don't remember anyone's name from this movie, and I saw this movie 2 days ago, but I hated that guy. That's all you need to know. Didn't like him. I didn't understand why he didn't want to leave. Like, dude, this is your chance of freedom. Go take the chance of freedom! Okay, so the main reason why I didn't see this movie was because of those mechanical spider thingies, because those freaked me out whenever I saw the trailer for The Maze Runner. But then, watching the movie and seeing them for the first time, I was just like, oh, that's it. Okay, they're scary, but like, well, I didn't freak out as much as I thought I was gonna freak out. Like, those griever thingies were scary, but like, just when I saw them, I was just like, huh, why, I'm not freaking out. I'm actually taking this very calmly. That's interesting. That never usually happens to me. The whole scene with the grievers was really fun to watch. Like, that scene was one of the best scenes because it was like really well done, and I just love when he's running through the middle and like the spider's going after him, and then it like blacks out and you don't know if Thomas is dead or not, and it was just like, that scene, it was just so good. Least favorite scene was probably the scene where they went to investigate the griever, like got that thingy out of the griever, and it was like really disgusting seeing the griever's guts. It's always disgusting to see the guts of a thing, so I didn't really like that. But really, I didn't really have a least favorite scene. I really liked all the scenes in this movie. Dude, the scene with the blades and when they were all closing, like, that scene, it was so intense. I was just like, are they getting out? Are they getting out? Are they gonna fight each other? It was just, that scene, just like, I didn't know if they were both gonna make it out, but they did. It was okay, which made me okay. I forgot to mention this earlier about my favorite characters, but the Albie guy, I really liked him, and I thought for a second he was going to betray Thomas and like become bad. I don't know what I was thinking, but like, I felt like that. But I really liked him, and I felt really bad when he got stung, and I was just like, no, he can't die. But he's okay. He's a little crazy though, but he's gonna be fine, and I really liked him a lot. Speaking of this whole sting thingamabob with these stingers, I don't even know what they were gonna sting by, but that was disgusting, and how it was making them go crazy. And like with the Ben guy, when he was going crazy and attacked Thomas, and then they like tied him up, and then they threw like water to the maze, and they were making him go into the maze. I was just like, oh my gosh, what even is happening? Like, that scene was like really intense, and like, I did feel bad for Ben, because I was like, they're treating him like a dog. Also forgot to mention the girl, Teresa. Yeah, Teresa. I mean, I didn't hate her, but I didn't like her either. Like, she was okay. I guess she's gonna get more important as the movies go along, but I feel like she didn't really do anything in this movie. But I don't know, she's probably gonna get more important, but since I haven't read the books, I don't know if she does, but I hope she does, and I kind of hope her and Thomas get together. I'm trying to think, what else happened? Too many things happened. This movie was just so intense. The whole movie, I was just like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And I was just like freaking out, being like, what even? And like, it was just like so intense. Like, the suspense was just getting to me. Okay, so this whole Wicked ordeal, and I have to admit, whenever they mentioned Wicked, I always kept thinking back to the play Wicked, you know, the Broadway musical. But this whole Wicked ordeal and the whole Wicked is good thing, that was really weird. I still don't understand what they're exactly doing. Like, there was this disease and it was killing a lot of people, and these kids are immune, and so they wanted to figure out why they were immune by putting them in a maze. And like, it doesn't make sense, and I really hope for an explanation in the Scorch trials. And like how the main chick girl who rules Wicked, like, she shot herself, but she's not dead. So like, someone explain to me how that exactly works. Like, just, I don't understand how she didn't die. She shot herself in the head. Getting out of the maze was really intense, because then all those grievers came. I was like, oh my gosh, they're all gonna die, and a lot of them did die, and like, none of them really cared when someone died. They were just like, come on, we gotta keep going. And I was just like, but okay, then I guess we're going. sorry, dead people. It was really funny at the end when they get out of the maze and they get to the lab and they find the door to get out and it says exit, and that one guy's just like, really? It says exit? Like, are you kidding me? Like, that was like the only funny scene in the movie. It was so intense, they couldn't make the movie funny. And they get out, they see the message, bad evil guy comes, he was stung, he dies, and then Chuck dies, and then those people come, and those people, I thought they were bad guys, but they're good guys actually, which is, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna trust them. And then they're out into the world, and it's like a desert. I was seriously thinking they were in the Sahara for a second, but they're not. They're in America, except America is now a desert. And so now they're gonna have to try to survive in this desert because, you know, that lady was like, oh, there was a sun flare thingy, so now America's like a desert, and like the whole world's like a desert, and there's the virus and all this crazy stuff's happening, and just like, oh, so many things are happening. And then that's it. The movie ends with them getting in the helicopter, and yeah, that's how the movie ends. So those are my overall feels on The Maze Runner. I hope you enjoyed this movie review because I thought The Maze Runner was a really good movie. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What did you overall think on The Maze Runner? Did you like it? Did you not? What was your favorite scene? Favorite character? Least favorite scene? Least favorite character? Just share all them thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to watch more movie reviews, you can click the subscribe button down below. I'm Courtney, and I will see you all next time with a new video up soon, so I will see you then. So, bye!